Rob Paulsen. Alright, his partner, the brain, he's in Futurama, he's in every other, he's like 7 voices in Futurama, Maurice LaMarche!
Oh my God, like our movie, it's so
She's
cool.
the Q1, over 600 episodes of The Simpsons, she's died, Tess MacNeille! He's the terror that flaps in the night. He's Pooh and Tigger. Jim Cummings. All right, Adventure Time, Futurama, Jake Bender, John DiMaggio.
I felt that one.
Last but not least, Wacko, Ironhide, the rock star Jess Harnell. All right.
Going out to millions of people, talking to one person.
Oh, one mouse, as the case may be.
Yeah, I'm more nervous doing this than I am doing a Lexus commercial. Okay, that's it. That's my quick tip.
I believe waitressing stood me in good stead. I'll scare you because that is pre-improv. And it teaches you to get along with people and take direction.
Woo!
Which is what you're gonna do if you become a voice actor.
Woohoo!
Well, there goes my tip. Just, you know what? Be a sponge. I read this on the bathroom wall somewhere. It was a great report. Something about James Dean said, you know, be a sponge. Listen to everybody around you. And I always say if you do a bad impression of someone famous, you got a new character. If you do a perfect impression of somebody that nobody knows, you got a new character. And stay away from ducks and bears. Thank you.
In my case, I had to be quite familiar with alcohol. So I did a lot of research. I'm totally kidding. You have to listen. Because acting is reacting, so you have to learn how to listen.
That's, you know, go with that.
Woo! Ow!
For me, it's kind of all about the rhinestones, I think.
Yeah!
No, you know, a really important part of voice acting, to be real with you, is that think of it this way. Think of voice acting as a little V and a really big A, okay? Because it's not just about doing funny voices that are cool or clever or cute or whatever. It's about acting with your voice. And even though, you know, it's not rocket science or anything like that, you are basically trying to do all the things an on-camera actor does, just with this.
That's what I
So
figured.
acting is like the foundation, the cornerstone of voice acting, and then doing the funny voices on top of it gets you, you know, late at parties, I guess.
I don't know what I can say to add to all of this because I think every bit of this is brilliant advice. I would add, don't be afraid to fail.
Yeah, good for you.
Because everybody that's on here at one point, everybody that's been up here at one time has had to do something they weren't quite sure if they'd be able to pull off, but they did it anyway. So I think that's what separates people who aren't successful or aren't able to make this a career, and people who are just like, I don't know, but let's try it and see if we can make it work. So just don't be afraid to fail.
Woo!
I was in the front, and now it's all over me. But it's but I don't know. It's very sticky. But yeah, I can tell you this, and James Arnold Taylor has a good way of putting it as well. Gosh, and this is true of singing too. Like somebody's talking about in the dark of the night. Well, Christopher Lloyd, you know, if you go like that, oh, that's Christopher Lloyd. I mean, that might not have been the best in the world, but, you know, that's what he sounds like, you know. In the dark of the night, you know, and you have to, it still sounds like that crazy guy, you know. And the first thing, I mean, even if he's burping, you know what I mean? If he's sneezing, if he's, you know, fill in your favorite bodily function. And, well, that's Christopher Lloyd. Oh, that's Winnie the Pooh. That's Ka, the snake, or something. I think that's it. Sound. Just sound. What's that sound? Yeah. You know, okay. Well, well, that's probably Pooh. Oh, you know, say whatever, sneeze, and I'll stop there. But I think that's kind of how you do it. And then from there, it's just an acting thing. See, a lot of people, and let me tell you this, a lot of people say, well, you're a voice actor, voice. Okay, that's fair. Here's what we really are, though. We're character actors, and we do all these characters. That's just what they sound like. That's what they sound like when they talk, you know? So think of it that way. Back in.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I swear to God. Anyway,
We're great.
did that help? So go from the sound, then fill it out all the way to the acting, and then you get to sit on this. These cool people. So see,
You will get a bookmark for a Bible sent to your house. Sorry.
Get out the road.
Thanks so much, John. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you very much.
Sage advice, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry to bum everybody out.
Really, you know what? That's sage advice for anything you do. Everybody's got
it's
their
universal.
shit. Everybody has their shit, you guys. And everybody has got to take a punch. And Johnny, that was a great example.
Great story.
Okay, so before you go, I suppose you have a question. First of all, hi, I'm Katie. I realized that last clip didn't really have the story part that they were referring to. I just wanted to briefly sum up the story because it was a really great moving story, and I was so into the story that I didn't really take a video of it. But John DiMaggio was just talking about the story where he played like the best friend of a main character for a voice acting thing, and he was so excited about it, and he hadn't realized that they decided to not have that character involved anymore. And so this story that he just shared was about getting this bad news about not being a part of the show that he was so excited for, and it really, hit him right in his heart. But then he actually got an even better role that that really he ended up doing a bunch of episodes on and everything. So he made this big speech about don't be afraid to take a punch, because bad things might happen if you're a voice actor or acting in general. You might fail an audition, or not fail an audition, but you may not be accepted, you may not be chosen, or your character might be discontinued from the story. But don't ever lose hope. If you want to be a voice actor or an actor in general, the story he was sharing was saying bad things can happen, and sometimes those bad things that happen, those little scrapes and bruises you get on the road to your career, ends up turning into something even better, because instead of doing that, you got a whole new opportunity. So, if you guys were wondering what that was about, I felt like it was very important to make that clear. I'm sorry that I didn't get that in the little video, but it was a very good story, very inspirational. It made me feel ready to go out there myself. As an aspiring actress myself, it made me get that feeling to go out and just do it anyways. So, I just thought it was very inspirational. I just had to share that little story that didn't make it into the video because I wasn't filming. Sorry. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys want more from Emerald City Comic Con, just to throw this in real quick, there is the link to my vlog in the description below, and there is a link to another panel involving Robert Englund that was pretty cool. So, thanks for watching. Bye.